Be active. Good afternoon, everyone. We are Group 8. Our members are Reyes, Anisa Lett, Hersi, Logan Morrison, Malia Pinal, and Weisiyu. Our target behavior will be promoting physical activity among young adults.
The health behavior theory we are using is the trans theoretical model, which has 5 stages of change: pre-contemplation, contemplation, preparation, action, and maintenance. For our Be Active program, our focus is on the contemplation stage, which is the stage where people start to thinking about being more physically active but have not yet made a commitment to take an action. We will help them to move forward to preparation and action stage. We will give information regarding benefits of participating in physical activities and costs of not participating in physical activities.
McGuire's input. As the source of the messages, we look to remain credible and attractive. The information of our messages will come from the CDC and WHO, as well as other young adults who have successfully participated in adequate amounts of physical activities. The messages will remain informative, fun, accurate, and understandable. The delivery of messages will be continued and repeated over time, which will serve as a reinforcer. The main channels we will use to directly deliver messages to young adults are Facebook, Instagram, and Snapchat, which allow us to communicate with young adults verbally and non-verbally. Since Facebook, Snapchat, and Instagram are the main communication tools that young adults use, we expect a high participation rate. In addition, receivers should be interested in and have the ability to participate in physical activities. The destination of our program is to promote physical activities among young adults through gaining knowledge and changing attitude. Kotler's 4 Ps. Kotler's 4 Ps consist of product, place, price, and promotion. Our product will be to promote physical activity. The place will be Snapchat, Instagram, and Facebook. They will be the main channels through which we deliver messages. Price. Physical activities reduce the risk for obesity, diabetes, CVD, and some cancers. It can also improve learning ability, improve mental health, and strengthen bone and muscles. Promotion. Advertising will be done through social media, personal selling, incentives, and physical activities events.
Primary target audience. According to the CDC, an estimated 65% of U.S. adults aged 20 years or older are either overweight or obese. We will be focusing on young adults aged 18 to 25 in order to implement exercise as a prevention strategy early on. More than 77% of Latino adults are overweight or obese, as opposed to the 67% of whites. This is why we're focusing on the Hispanic community at SDSU. Our target audience will be of low income, low health literacy, and at high risk of becoming overweight or obese. As we mentioned, we will be focusing on SDSU students that live on or off campus and are employed part or full-time. Our audience members maintain busy schedules, they don't believe they have time to exercise, and they might not consider it a priority. This is Abigail Rivera. She is 22 years old and she's a math major at SDSU. She works 25 hours a week at a local coffee shop and she lives at home. Between work, school, and family obligations, Abigail doesn't have time to work out. She has high stress and often eats convenient, unhealthy foods. She doesn't often contemplate on the importance of physical activity or the impact the lack of exercise has on her health. She has a BMI of 26, making her slightly overweight.
Secondary audience. The secondary audience will primarily consist of family and friends, but it will also consist of work and other social relationships, for example, relationships within the classroom setting. We plan to primarily reach family members during the STSU Family Convocation and Family Weekend events, in which we will provide flyers and screen workout videos to promote Be Active both in Spanish and English. In addition, by utilizing Snapchat and creating a Facebook page, we can engage the friends of our target population. It's crucial to engage the secondary audience due to the fact that this population will be able to motivate our target audience to engage in regular exercise. Based on the persona listed above, we can expect to engage with a low-income population with poor health literacy. We plan to develop and distribute flyers that will include information on major chronic diseases, such as diabetes and hypertension, and how physical exercise can prevent the onset of such diseases.
Development of pieces. For our social media, we chose to mostly involve Snapchat in the promotion of our campaign. Snapchat is a trending application within our target audience, so we decided to provide a fun, creative, and innovative ways to engage the audience and hopefully for them to try them at home. The message for this piece is that you do not need to go to the gym in order to be physically active. There are plenty of ways, and that's what we're trying to demonstrate in our Snapchat stories, which will be posted daily. We will show an example of how our Snapchat stories will mostly look like, and they won't all necessarily be in the park. It could be in the comfort of your home or somewhere like the beach, a morning hike, and so forth. Our flyer will look like this. We're planning to have different designs as well. It will have a short and simple format, which we believe that people within this age group mostly seem to prefer. Our flyers will contain our Snapchat, Facebook information, and even our tag to see and spread our campaign. We provided a short message so they can get a sense of who we are and hopefully encourage them to follow us on our social media accounts. These are planned to be distributed around campus, even posted on Instagram and Facebook, as well as having them distributed by the college area where mostly of the SDSU students reside.
To see how our intervention is going, we will be performing evaluations. Our campaign goal is to increase physical activity in young adults. Our campaign objectives is to make our participants know benefits of physical activity and cons of being sedentary, including diseases associated with an unhealthy lifestyle. For activities and process evaluation, dissemination amount of time will be 2 months. Educational materials will be handed out, which include flyers and brochures. We'll have 4 presentations, 2 given each month. And response, we will do phone banking. For social media response, we will look at sharing, likes, and comments. Measures of success impact, we will perform pre- and post-survey. After going to the presentation and being exposed to educational material, do they know how much activity they should get each day/week? Based on number of views, comments, likes, and shares, we will be able to measure engagements of our target population. For a measure of success outcome, we will look at during the next 5 months, 50% of participants have achieved a healthy BMI. During the next 5 months, 50% of participants have a lower morbidity of cardiovascular disease, diabetes, and some cancers. During the next 5 months, 150 young adults age 18 to 24 years old will participate in daily 30-minute aerobic exercise sessions. Here's an example of a post-survey that we will be giving. Has your understanding of the benefits of physical activity increased? Has your attitude changed towards physical activity? Can you list 2 benefits of physical activity? And what are 2 negative effects of being sedentary?